Continuous improvement utilizes leading edge management processes which help us measure the success of our campus against the previous successes. We're continually trying to improve to get better, and we do that by reflecting and using cycles of the Plan, Do, Study, Act. We use these in classrooms, we use these with our campus improvement team. It's a cycle where we get baseline data, look at where we are, where we want to go, and then we develop a plan to get there, and then we measure in cycles of weeks, days, months, depending on how long the goal has been set for, to see if we've actually accomplished that. And we're at about the same level as if we had an all-day kinder program, because the teachers are so focused on what they're doing, and it helps them make decisions in their classrooms on what they want to use as part of their curriculum, because it's very data-driven and very focused on the skills that are good to know, not just nice to know.
The system's approach to continuous improvement involves goal setting, involves looking at data, evaluating it, and finding out how to reach the goals within that data. As a kindergarten teacher, I began with the data of our DIBELS assessment, which is a screening for kids and whether they know their letters. And in the beginning of the year, we had a large amount of children who did not know their letters or correctly being able to name their letters and the sounds that they make. So I used that data to create this tree. From the story Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, there's a coconut tree with letters that go up and down the tree. And so we started using that in the classroom, and every time we introduce a letter, we add it to our coconut tree. The goal for our children is to increase their letter naming skills. The children are aware of that goal, and they work hard to reach that goal.
It was very important for us to meet as a class in the beginning of the year and decide as a team what we need to do in order to be effective learners and create a really effective learning environment. So we came up with our mission statement. And we really place a lot of focus on the 6 pillars of character, because we really need to implement those goals in order to be successful learners in all subject areas.
The mission of our 6th grade class is to work as a team to meet or exceed academic and social expectations by implementing the 6 pillars of character. We made a plus and delta chart that we would list all the things that is better for our learning environment and the things that will hurt us to make things harder.
Strategies that we use for continuous improvement are like asking for clarification and resources, such as using notebooks, our notes, the practice test online, which gives us more points on our exam, and also index cards, which we review the lesson over.
We've specifically decided to write PDSA goals in the area of math, and we are able to incorporate our goals for each chapter into our planning stage.
The very first thing that we did was our mission statements, and each class decided on what their goal, what their mission as a class would be. We felt that students need to know what their focus is, what their mission is. Once we did that, the students started getting on board. In my class, I had all of them sign on to the mission statement showing that they were a part of the team. We were doing this together.
Our goals were important because then as a class we felt that we had to fulfill the goal, because if one person didn't do it, then that kind of didn't make the reputation of the class. And in other classes we've had contests of which class would have the highest score on their tests or different assignments that we've worked on.
Okay, as an 8th grader, we sort of, I guess the whole entire grade gets to truly understand what a PDSA is. We've gone over it multiple times in each of our classes. First, we kind of vote on what we're not doing so well at. We kind of plan, okay, how do we want to improve ourselves in certain subjects and whatnot.
Our plus and deltas are used in every classroom, every aspect, and our pluses are things that went well, what helped us achieve our goal. The deltas are not necessarily what's wrong with it. Our deltas are what are the challenges that we meet, What are the difficulties that we have to overcome? Maybe what are things that didn't work so well the last time we did that? So students are used to, when we talk about pluses, they look for what helps me, what makes my learning increase, or what helps me be a better learner. When we do the deltas, what are things that hinder me from learning? What are the challenges that I have to overcome?